The knowledge chest. Knowledge is power. Good day, welcome to another titbits video. Well,
Folder view list view.
the Jaws is actually trying to chime in the background, but let's just make it keep quiet. The app that I would like to demonstrate to you today is an app called, and believe it, it's a very weird and an interesting name. It's actually pronounced Caliope.
C folder view. Caliope 2 of 30.
Pronounced by the screen reader as
Blank. Caliope 2.
Caliope. It's not Caliope, it's actually pronounced in Caliope. Let's just spell it here.
Blank. C-A-L-L-I-O-P-E.
Yeah, Calliope. So it's more than basically Calliope. But anyway, let's see what it can do. It's an app developed by by Nathan Tech, and they really develop interesting and cool apps for the blind. I have gotten the tip regarding Calliope from a very valuable and a very a user that really supports me well, and I do appreciate that very much.
Caliope.
So let's go in to Caliope and see what it has to offer.
Enter. Caliope 2 of 31. Caliope.
Right, so when you go into Caliope, when you install the app and you go in, then there are several screens that you are presented with. Okay, so you are then presented with about 10 major screens here. So Caliope is a very vast. It's not just a simple media player. It can do quite a lot. So let's jump right in and check out the first screen here.
Back to Apple Music. List view files 2 of.
The first screen, I'm going to just shift tab and then arrow up.
Playing.
You will hear there's a sound as if I am actually turning a page. That's all done in the settings of Caliope. But now the first screen we find is the playing or the now playing screen, which then will
Playing. One of.
tell me what is playing at the moment. If there's a track that's playing, it will then go there. I'm going to tab.
Playback settings button to activate. Press spacebar.
There you can change the playback settings, and by that, let's go in there.
Playback settings space context menu to set output device.
Set your output device.
Repeat unchecked. R.
Repeat.
Shuffle files yet to play. S.
Shuffle files.
Shuffle entire queue. S.
Shuffle entire queue. If you've got a queue that you have added to your playlist and you want to shuffle the entire queue, then you can even do that.
Broadcast screen B.
So broadcast screen.
Turn on microphone T.
Turn on microphone, so you can. I think even if I'm correct here, it seems to me as if you can even record with this app here.
Set input device S.
Set your input device, the device for recording.
Set output device S.
Okay, so I believe when we say broadcast screen,
set it, turn on broadcast screen B.
Then when we enter there, it will then assist us maybe to do a screen recording. This is very, very handy, I must say.
Escape, leaving menus, playback.
So I'm just going to press the escape key there to go back to the playback settings.
Playback settings.
And then when I tab,
position left right slider.
There's a position relative to the track that's playing. If you tab again,
volume left right slider 100.
Even a volume, and it's a slider, so you can
99%, 98%, 99%, 100%
with the left and the right arrow keys. Okay, so let's just tab again.
Play speed left right slider 50% to increase or decrease. Use the arrow keys.
There's the play speed. You can even make something speed up, faster and slower.
Status read only.
There's the status.
Status read only edit.
You know, to then basically tell you the status of, you know, what's playing and how far it may be in the file, etc.
List view 0.
I've got nothing in my play now screen.
Sleep timer button to activate. Press spacebar.
There's a sleep timer for those who want to set a sleep timer, maybe 30 minutes or so, to let it play if you have a book or an audio book, a Daisy book even. We'll come to that.
Bookmarks button to activate. Press spacebar.
You can even add bookmarks.
Lyric lookup button to
Lyrics lookup if you want to look up the lyrics of a song.
Billboard charts button to activate. Press.
Now I'm not sure what a billboard chart is. Maybe some of you folks may know, especially some of you folks that are overseas. You may know what that is.
Song lookup button to act.
You can even look up a song, who sings that song, and etc.
Exit button to act.
And there's the exit button there.
List view playing.
So that is the now playing, or the playing screen. If we go down with the arrow keys,
list view back to Apple,
then we are placed in a view, and if I shift tab,
list view files 2 of 10.
I'm in the files screen, the files app screen, where then I can go and select files that I want to play.
List view back to Apple Music 1 of 3 to move to.
I am in a directory called, and then when I press enter there, it's going to go back.
Enter Clana. Enter back to Apple Music. Enter Clana. Enter back.
So I'm just going to go past because I'm not in a screen where I can select a song at the moment, but I want to tab past this.
List view, click. File combiner button to activate.
There is a file combiner which you can then use to combine two files.
Exit button, list view.
I'm going to just go down with my arrow keys here.
Playlist name.
You can even select and play playlists with Caliope.
List view playlists 3.
Let me just shift tab there and go back down with my arrow keys again.
Library 3.
You have your library. You can even create your own library and select songs from it, or import your Apple Music library. If you have a valid subscription, then it will definitely work.
List view song.
I'm going to just shift tab.
List view library.
Shift tab again. And down arrow.
List view 0. List view radio stream.
I want to shift tab again after I down arrowed. So now I'm on the
radio stream 5.
Radio stream, and here people, you can select a URL from a radio stream or an internet URL that you can then basically set to play if you have that. And it's very handy, especially if you have a radio station that you want to listen to. It's easy then to actually go and find it here. You can even search for radio streams.
Radio. List view. List view LibriVox.
And LibriVox. It's a free audio book service. Some of the readers are quite good. You can even go and search for books on LibriVox. When I press down arrow again,
list view setting.
I am on the settings screen.
Settings 7 of 10.
And here there are lots of settings, so let us just tab a little bit and just check out some of the settings here.
Enable screen reader subtitles. See the docs. Checkbox checked. A clear checkmark. Press spacebar.
Enable screen reader subtitles. Maybe if it's another language, it can be enabled.
Enable extended screen reader keystrokes. See the docs. Checkbox checked. A clear checkmark. Press spacebar.
Enable extended screen reader keystrokes.
Message suppression. See the docs. Checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar.
Tab again.
Show file times in the file screen. Checkbox checked. A clear checkmark. Press spacebar.
I tab again.
Play a sound when something fails to play. Checkbox checked. A clear checkmark. Press
Very
spacebar.
handy. I tab again.
Play a sound when changing screens. Checkbox checked. To clear checkmark, press space bar.
That's why you heard the page that changes or that opens or that sound there when I changed screens.
Play file navigation sounds. Checkbox checked. To clear checkmark, press space bar.
I tabbed again and now I'll tab again.
Enable fast startup. Checkbox checked. To clear checkmark, press space bar.
That will then enable the app to start fast.
Enable global keystrokes. Checkbox checked. To clear. Load last opened library at startup. Checkbox not checked.
Just want to let you hear I'm tabbing through the settings.
Enable navigational aid. Checkbox checked. To clear checkmark, press space bar. YouTube results display format. Edit.
Now this screen then will be displayed if you search for stuff to listen on YouTube.
Subtitle language. Edit. English. Type in text.
You can set your subtitle language.
List view 10 seconds. 4 of 12. To move to items, use the arrow keys. List view 5%. 1 of 12. To move to items, use the arrow. List view 10 seconds.
Let me see what this means
Jaws
here.
blank. 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 PC 10 seconds. 4 of 12.
Um,
List view time played and total time.
Time played and total time. You know, you can even preview that 10 seconds or of the time that was played and the total time.
Home path. Read only. Edit. See use.
And it can even display the path of a song.
Set home path button to activate. Global hotkeys button to activate.
There are some global hotkeys that you can, preview or that you can view and set up when you press the space bar on global hotkeys. And if you tab again,
apply button to activate.
You can apply all these settings.
Exit button to activate.
And there's the exit button again.
List view settings 7 of 10.
Then, if we go to the next screen, then you will hear it say, enter something to search for. It's where you can search to listen to files and to listen to online content. And then let us then jump to another setting, or the ninth setting, that says
select a file for splitting.
File splitter. So we heard that in the playing screen we found a file combiner. Now here is a file splitter where you can go and select files to split if you wish to do that. And the last setting,
list view 0 items to move to list view daisy 10 of.
If I shift tab there, daisy. So here you can even load a daisy book. You can go and search for a daisy book on your hard drive or on a flash drive and load the daisy book to play. And that is the Caliope screen, or the Caliope media player. It's much more than just a simple media player.
Menu bar system.
Let me just see if it has a menu bar. At the moment it does not have a file menu and that stuff. But I want to just look at something here. If I close and I go to my all app screen in the start menu, as I just want to see if it has some like documentation here.
Search box. Pinned list box. WhatsApp. All apps button to activate. Press space. List box. User account for power. User account. Power. Home. Search. Back button. All apps checked. All apps list box and mute number 7-zip A3.
Let me go to Caliope.
Apple B C calendar camera clock Cortana D dragon D C clock camera calendar calculator C5 D drop E Excel 1 of 1 to A list box user account for P Curse will edit all apps check mail maps media Microsoft media map mail all Curse K light all apps check Jaws 20 Jaws.
Doesn't seem as if I wonder if Nathan Tech.
All apps check.
Maybe we'll find Nathan Tech here.
All apps notepad Nathan Tech folder collapse.
There we go, Nathan Tech. I thought so. So let's go there and let's go in there. Nathan
Nathan
Tech
Tech folder
folder.
collapsed. 1 of 4 space. Nathan Tech Caliope documentation HTML split view 1 of 5. To move to a
There goes. There is the documentation for Caliope.
Caliope documentation HTML split view 1. Caliope documentation single HTML file.
Even there's a single HTML file.
Caliope documentation text version.
There's a text version as well. So people, the entire
Escape.
the entire documentation for Caliope is there. It can be viewed, it can be read, where you can then definitely look at all the interesting features of Caliope. So remember that to go look for it, it's under Nathan Tech. If you want to go download it, just search for Nathan Tech on Google and you will find the website where you will then be able to download Caliope. Much, much more than just a simple media player. Let me tell you that. And wonderfully adapted for Jaws and NVDA.